Let's fucking go. We're back with Lego Batman, baby. Alright, you ready? You want to start the game? Or you already did?
Yeah, 1 second. I'm just
shit.
going.
Okay, yep, let me know. I'm at the safe slot.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get to that in a second. Just want to.
So, did you figure out what the other one was? Because we figured out that was the Blackest Night.
Was so, like I said, the one it was called was the Steel. I think it said it was like Steel Suit or something.
Yeah,
something like that. It's gotta be some version that I'm either forgetting or it's like something like not out of my Batman lore, but like things that because there's so many Batsuits.
I think that is from Batman vs Superman 2015.
It's gotta be because the only Steel Suit I could think of is like the other movie, but probably not right either.
Batman rewards. Now, one thing I want to ask you, Brian, is what are you looking forward to in Lego Batman, aside from the gameplay?
As a massive Batman nerd and a guy that reads a decent amount of comics, probably by the end of the summer I'm going to finally get into the Absolute series. I'm working on getting the editions for those because I've seen videos, I've seen all types of like cool like pictures that people have like drawn. I do want to get into that very demonic series. I do. That's my next goal. But as a person of that, I just like I said, this game feels like a celebration of Batman. There's so many suits, so many references, so many different cutscenes from different movies, and I feel it's a celebration of the man himself. And that's the thing I'm excited about, not only because I'm a massive Lego guy, because again I played the original Lego games from 1 through 3.
Oh my god, yep.
But it's something about this, just even though I'm my older age, because I'm a lot older, I'm happy that not only a new generation that never got a chance to play this will get an opportunity to play this. But I'm also
or just simply a Lego Batman game, in all honesty.
Or a Lego Batman game, because again, this is the first Lego Batman game since 3, and 3 was in the PS4 days. We haven't had one in this new generation, except for the really awesome Lego Star Wars saga, Skyward Saga, which was a beautiful, beautiful rendition of the old Star Wars Lego games. It was fantastic. But yeah, just the fact that we're getting that version of that kind of game in this setting, and it's open world, like the Arkham games, and hell, listen, the only thing I saw today, which I'm sad I got a little spoiled about it, but I'm happy I saw it because of how many references they're really tapping into here, and also figuring out that Rocksteady did work on this game as a co-creator with TT Games, which is freaking awesome. They even recreated the Arkham Asylum scene with Joker and Batman, which is crazy. In Lego form,
and not even that. Shout out to Fortnite as well for finally getting the Arkham Batman
that skin. It's not out yet, but I believe if you have Lego Batman and you get it on Epic Games, they'll also be dropping on the store for people to buy. That's why I saved maybe bucks. I will be buying them.
Oh my god, they're so tempting me right now.
Hey, I'll say this now. If I have anything left, I got you. Don't worry. I'm gonna bless you. If I got anything left, I got you. Don't worry. I'm gonna make up for Darth Maul, because they robbed you in Darth Maul. I'm gonna make up for you. I got you, my boy.
And not only that though, Brian, they remade the Batman animated series in a trailer. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. But in the game wise, what else are you looking more forward to?
What else am I looking forward to? Apparently this game basically has Arkham vibes about it when you're attacking like in the world. I'm looking forward to tapping into that. I think we get different abilities as well. I'm interested to see how diverse the skill tree and stuff is. Because it's a goddamn Lego game. So you wouldn't think it'd be that diverse, but from pictures I've seen, dude, there's like a shit ton of abilities, a crap ton of stuff to do. I'm looking forward to it, and in the fall time, a thing that I'm very happy they went back to, is you're going to be able to do the villain side and play with Harley Quinn and Joker in the fall, which I will definitely be playing as well. So, but gameplay-wise, I'm just looking forward to going around the world, getting suits, unlocking stuff, and enjoying some cool memories of Batman movies, TV, animated, comics, bro. We got the absolute Batman suit in this game, which I didn't even know was possible, but it's here.
I didn't even think that was gonna happen, but they just
like,
put it out so fast. I was like, okay, I gotta unlock it. That's it.
And also, I'm assuming really early on in the game, dude, they got the original Lego Batman suit that started it all. That started the figure line and started the games. And I will be 100% rocking that.
Yeah. I mean, other than the Arkham trilogy, that Lego Batman video game, oh yes, that started it all. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Other than Indiana Jones, Lego Indiana Jones, Lego Batman was one of the main 3 Legos that started it all. And by the way,
I don't want to sound like old here, but you know how the kids say that was a good pull. Good ass pull with Indiana Jones. People don't talk about that Lego game enough. I fucking love Indiana Jones.
No, I love that one growing up though too.
That's a good one.
Here's another thing though too. The last Batman, you were just talking about this just a second ago. The last Lego Batman game, Part 3, was 12 years ago.
Holy shit! It's been
12 years ago was the last Lego Batman game.
Brother, I played that game when I was like 6 to 7 years old, and now I'm almost 24. Dude, I'm playing a new Lego Batman game in my era. What the fuck is happening? Oh my god! Oh my god!
It's really crazy. But one of my things that I'm really excited for is not just the gameplay, but 2 things: the riding, the driving, choosing your own Batmobile, and how they're just gonna be able to drive throughout Gotham, and the gliding throughout the city.
I saw, I think today, there's like 3 different glidings for different Batmans, and they're all like creative, made, animated, and it's special. It's special.
And then the last one.
So I'm looking forward to it.
And then the last one, the design, and you can create this on your own. The Lego Batman Cave, the Bat Cave.
Back in the day, bro, the only thing they gave us was a baseline Bat Cave. With obviously like the bat stuff in the middle, and you can like go to each level.
It was basically like a little room, basically. But, like you can.
But for its time, it was impressive for its time. I mean, you had a whole bat cave to yourself. It was. But letting us create it however we want.
And not even that, it's huge.
Oh my god, yeah! There's so much stuff you can put in there. Like I'm gonna fill that bat cave with all types of like trophies and like I'm about to fill that thing up and make it my own.
You can go to the suits, the car, the vehicles, everything that made the Batcave so legendary. The coin, the dinosaur. I don't know. Now we don't know if we can go into the manor yet. As far as I know,
that's something we have to learn. We're gonna have to learn about that. But when it comes to the Batcave. And like I said, on both our Instagrams, we'll take a bunch of pictures for y'all to see our creations. But we're gonna go crazy with the Batcave.
Yeah, we're gonna go a little deep tonight for sure.
We're gonna try to get decently deep tonight. Start some of the story, start some of the open world aspects, and just play through it. But that's enough chit chat. That's enough talk, Manny.
Yeah.
Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
All right.
New game. Let me create a new save.
Yeah. And while we're also talking a little bit though too, I would like it also if we would discuss a little bit of DC, some DC stuff, and some of the teasers that we have seen from Batman Part 2 with Robert Pattinson.
Oh man! Note that suit, and I believe the car is also in this game too. I will be acquiring that day one. I'm going to try to get that as well. But also, what's also cool, if you guys didn't know, there are 3 levels in this. So, if you want to test yourself, there is a Dark Knight mode where there's no lives. You have to be very limited, more enemies, and more advanced style AI. If you want to go middle of the road, so medium, let's just say, you have unlimited lives, more enemies, but the enemy AI is going to be a lot more advanced. So test yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
And then if you're more of a classic guy, you want to go back, just relax. Enemies are not too hard or anything like that. Unlimited lives, and the enemies won't be as a bunch, and it'll be fewer enemies when you're playing in classic mode. So if you want that, you just want to enjoy the experience, you do classic mode. If you want to test yourself, Cape Crusader. But if you're a hardcore motherfucker and want to really test yourself, you do Dark Knight. So you have a choice, which they never gave us that in LEGO games. It was either one level and that's it. So this is very unique.
So, I mean, just like the Arkham games, really, in all honesty.
Yeah, so I'm going to go Cape Crusader.
Yep, I am gonna go that too.
Alright, here we go. Oh. Alright, here we go. Cutscene.
Alright, let's go. Ooh.
Oh, I can tell where this. Oh, I can tell where this is going. Interesting. Interesting. We're starting with this. Interesting.
I'm going to miss the movie.
I need my outfit. Look, Great Ghost.
Oh.
I have to watch it.
Are we right?
Ghost
Oh
movie.
shit! Got my controller.
Okay.
Oh, the Grey Ghost.
What are we looking for?
I'm gonna wait for you to finish that cutscene,
Goggles
and then I'll explain basically what's about to happen here. Because I
Yep,
can already
and-
tell where this is going.
And I'd say the same thing. I think I know where we're gonna go.
Ooh, we're in.
Alright.
God, this game really looks so beautiful. Oh, let's go.
Really beautiful.
Alright.
But yeah, one of the first things I wanted to also talk to you about, Brian, was we finally got our first teaser of Batman Part 2. The cast is finally set.
Yeah, they're filming right now in both New York and other places right now as we speak. Yeah, this has been a long time coming. If there was one thing that I've been keeping my very close eye on, and I usually don't do this for movies and stuff. I usually, you know, I don't look into like scripts or anything, or I look at, oh yeah, the script was rewritten, or James or whatever. Because, you know, shout out to James, who's always talking on threads, you know, answering questions.
What on earth could it be?
Yeah. Yeah.
Every time James and Matt Reeves would post something, I would keep my eye out, be like, is it ready yet? No? It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. But every time I would open my phone, check on if Reeves anything. And then out of nowhere, Reeves returns to social media. It just goes on a flurry of announcements. Not only does he give us his first photo of him filming the Batman Part 2, which is only test footage, of course, but the one thing, Manny, that we took away.
Yeah.
There's snow.
Now I just need to
It's snowing. It's snow. We're getting snow in Gotham. It's in the winter.
The last time we had technically snow, and I do not count Batman and Robin, because even though we had
No.
Mr. Freeze, you know, shout out to Mr. Freeze, Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Shout out to
and
Arnold. Yeah.
you know, the other ones, and you know, the other ones, the Penguin, Danny DeVito, Michael Keaton, in 89 or 90s. That was the last time we saw snow. And it was badass. Some of the shots, insane.
Yeah.
And now we're finally getting snow for the first time in about maybe 20 years, almost 30 years later.
30 years later.
insane.
Yeah.
It's insane.
That's insane.
But the only question is this. Other than Two-Face, other than the Penguin, which those two are officially confirmed, who
He
is...
confirmed a lot of actors, actually.
Yes.
On Twitter. Like, he put a bunch of GIFs
Yes.
out confirming basically almost the whole cast. He confirmed basically everyone.
It's okay, Bruce.
But like I said, there were some really talented people. Like I said, he did confirm Scarlett Johansson, which was rumored. That was confirmed.
Yep.
They confirmed the return of Penguin, so Will is coming back.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I know.
They
Yep.
confirmed
So old.
Sebastian Stan, which everyone was wondering what his character is. That motherfucker's gonna be Harvey Dent. Crazy. Man's gonna be Harvey Dent. Bucky. If y'all don't know Marvel lore, Bucky
Yep.
is gonna be
I'm
Harvey
not
Dent
scared.
in this
You're
movie.
with me.
That's kind of insane.
Yeah, cat.
It's kind of insane.
Yeah.
And then he also confirmed, he confirmed the return of Commissioner Gordon's actor from the first one. Yeah, he confirmed a ton of people. Ton of people. But, yeah, the cast is set. They're filming right now as we speak. And I'm ready. I'm just ready. As a Batman nerd and the person that absolutely loved Robert Pattinson's rendition of Batman,
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm just ready. I'm just ready for it.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I agree, man. I've been waiting for this movie. Honestly, funny thing though, we did not see this together this time.
No,
I saw it with
because
a couple of family friends, or
'cause,
actually, not even a couple of family friends. I saw it with
'cause,
my god sister,
Yeah.
And you saw it with a friend of yours, if I'm not mistaken. School friend.
Yes,
right?
I did. Yeah, I went with a school friend. He was like, "Hey, we've been talking about this movie a lot." And again, like I said, you would have been my first choice, but you weren't around. You had some stuff to handle. You had some stuff going on, so I didn't
I
wanna
think I did. I think
bother
I did.
you,
Yeah,
and you
that
were
was
settling
why.
in, and you were settling to your new home. So I was like, "All right, we'll give us some time." Then we finally called, and the first thing we did, we were like, "Yo, what you think of Batman?" And we just praised it for like an hour. We talked about the whole movie from start to finish, and it was quite something. It was quite a conversation. Probably one of my favorite more conversations, other than probably Joker, the first one, probably. So we might have to do that again when the second time. So we'll definitely do that. But 100%. If there was one thing that I'm absolutely game for, was to see that one in theaters.
Yeah.
And if they come out with a popcorn bucket, you know me. I always get my popcorn buckets. I'm definitely buying you one. I'm buying you one. I'm buying you one. I owe you from Marvel. I'll buy you one. Which I'm excited to see what kind of popcorn buckets. DC has been really cool with their popcorn buckets. I mean, you see the Superman one I have. I still have it hanging on my thing. I have a goddamn Superman one of like the newspaper from the Daily Bugle. It's pretty cool. I can't lie. So
when I finished watching Batman, I felt that was one of the greatest movies I've seen throughout the entire year. Now, to be honest, with a guy like Robert Pattinson, who's been known for doing vampire movies, and at that time,
interesting roles. That way.
Interesting roles for the girls or whatnot. But when he finally played Batman, when I first saw the first test run that he had as Batman, I was like, okay, he's got potential.
He's got potential.
But when we
need to see the trailer. First trailer. The one of DC Universe. During 2020, by the way. It was during the pandemic we found out about this movie. Like, it was a weird time. But when they showed that first footage, bro, and I saw it, like, I think it was during the live stream, too. I turned it on, and they were about to talk about it. And I saw it, bro. I was like, oh my god. You serious?
Oh, this is cool.
The guy that was a vampire is Batman?
Yep.
And I think the first thing they showed us was him, like, on that train station, if you remember?
Yeah,
he was
walking.
Like breaking arms.
The train platform, walking.
The train platform.
Beating
and you just
people
see this giant Cape Crusader just come and just starts breaking arms. You're like,
yeah.
Oh, what the? And then I really see through the mask. I'm like, that's fucking Robert Pattinson? I thought a wheel was thrown over my eye. I'm like, that's not Robert Pattinson. And then I look at it again. I'm like,
yeah. So I just noticed something in the game wise. You can do 8. You have 8 heartbeats.
Oh yeah, you do. Oh yeah, I see that.
So you got more than enough to fight.
Yeah.
But when like you were saying though, when that first trailer came out, when I first saw it in the movies, I thought I was watching greatness. I felt like I was watching, this is Batman.
Mm-hmm.
I was told the rest of the time though, but they were telling a different story, and something that the original Batman never did was tell the story of what was his first few years actually as Batman. How did he become not just the vigilante, not just the great crime fighter? How did he become a great detective? And James Gordon, aka Commissioner Gordon or Lieutenant Gordon, on this time played a big role in that, and he trusted Batman, as you saw. Mm-hmm. But not only that, though, a hero can also be trusted. I mean, it can be, great. But what's even greater? A great villain. And the Riddler proved that.
Oh yeah.
The Riddler proved he was a great villain. And not only that though, this Riddler was more gruesome, ruthless, and vastly superiorly intelligent.
Yeah, the one thing that Riddler was always known for was very colorful.
Yeah.
Obviously you have riddles, of course, but every riddle representation has been very bright colors. Green. Yeah. You obviously had some of the spray paint. Not as dark, but this one.
Yeah.
It was a dark version of Riddler. It was something. It was
Yeah, it was
insane.
It was honestly straight out of a horror film. In all honesty.
Oh yeah. Some of the things he did.
Funny
Like the
thing.
scene where like with the bomb, where he was telling the guy that like Batman was telling him all the riddle questions.
Yep, the Attorney General. That's what it was.
The Attorney General with like the strap on him.
Yep.
I was like, yo, this is
Yep, the collar.
two ways.
And you know what I found is so funny was that the collar, the detonator collar, reminded me of the Riddler Arkham missions, where technically you have to save the cops and the hostages from bomb collars.
From bomb collars.
So I don't know if that was actually what they were trying to reference, but I
Might
like
be
that.
reference.
But I did like that. I love that touch and detail.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was as just a small tribute to it. It would not surprise me because the way they played it out, it was that kind of same bomb collar that you were speaking about. Because you're definitely right about that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, no, and you know, just the way that he was just solving his riddles and all that, you know. And I did like that they did tell his true story about technically him becoming an orphan, technically, and Gotham being basically the city, not just the city, but the government, the city government being responsible for how he became a villain. I did like that. I did like that. But in the end of the movie, you know, just to wrap it up with this, you know, I'm excited for what Batman Part 2 is gonna bring. But I just want to say one thing. I want to ask you this. One thing. Who do you think is going to be the real main villain for Batman Part 2? Just one.
God.
Just one. You know, we don't have to go after all of them, but just one.
So I gotta at least get these out the way because of the actors they announced. Like I said, Harvey Dent is not going to be a villain yet.
Yeah.
He's going to be one of the more political faces that we'll be keeping a very close eye on throughout the movie, I feel. So, again, shout out to my guy, Bucky, aka Sebastian Stan. Very talented actor to be Harvey Dent. And I would also say, now that confirmed Penguin is in it, he'll also probably be a side piece as well. Which is going to be interesting to see where that relationship goes, because again, apparently this story is taking place basically a few months after the Penguin series wrapped up. Which, if you watch the Penguin series, his bestie, his worker that he had, he killed him. Basically, no bodies left behind.
Victor, he killed poor Victor, and not just that though. Now we gotta remember though too, Carmine Falcone is dead in Part 1 after the end of Part 1 due to Riddler. So, with that being said, now that Carmine Falcone is dead, Penguin, aka Oswald Cobblepot, is now the boss of Gotham. He is now the crime lord boss of Gotham right now.
Yes. Yeah. So, but if I were to say what the villain would be, boy, I think. There was a guy that you were talking about to me that wasn't very known that could be the villain. Because while I would love for it to be a rendition of like a Mr. Freeze because of the winter time, and maybe we get some type of version of Freeze that's not maybe the main villain, but like a mini version of him. In some capacity, which I would love. But if it's not him, and again, I would also love for it to be Court of Owls, but I just. Is there a world where that happens? Maybe there is a world where the Court of Owls do get involved in movies, but maybe not quite yet. Maybe there is a world where they're involved, but they're not the main piece. I think I'm gonna go with Hush as like my now prediction. Now this could change over time as we see the movie more. I'll go with Hush because I think Hush is one that doesn't get often talked about, but Hush was such a cool, interesting comic villain that I think a movie adaptation with the right actor could be really fantastic. But it could really be anyone. It's hard to say because it's such an early end. They're just starting filming now. We don't know much right now. But it wouldn't surprise me if it is someone that I'm not thinking of. But I'm just gonna say for short answer for this, I'll say Hush.
Oh shit.
I'll say Hush is my answer. But if I'm wrong, I'm not gonna be surprised. Matt Reeves is a very creative individual, so I'm genuinely curious what he thinks the villain's gonna be or how he's gonna portray it, because his stories are very detailed. So I'm very intrigued what his villain he picked for this story. That's it's going to be interesting to me at least.
Yeah. And, you know, in my personal opinion, I think they're trying to tell, if I'm not mistaken, their own version of the Long Halloween. Now, for some fans that are just getting into Batman, or people that don't know what the Long Halloween is, in a little summary, I'm just going to say this is where the power vacuum, not only the power vacuum for Gotham City is underway, but it's a new era where gangsters, aka, you know, crime bosses, whether the Italian mafia or not, of Gotham, are now turning to supervillains in a way that they have no choice but to turn to supervillains for help. And they're living now in a world where that's basically over. Gangsters don't run Gotham City anymore. The villains do. The supervillains do. And that is what I believe the story they're going to try to tell. And so instead of... Because it's originally with Carmine Falcone. But since he's dead, I believe they're going to do the similar with Penguin. But we don't know who... Again, he's shooting... I don't know if he's shooting with a rival gang or not. We'll have to wait and see. But I think right now the next thing is they want to try and take down the Penguin now. Because, once again, he's the big boss. And they're going to try and do everything to make sure he gets taken down. With the help of our with Gotham's district attorney now, Harvey Dent. But, again, I do believe that Harvey will turn to Two-Face. But there's something that needs to be, you know, and I'm sure you can agree with this. And I did love, shout out to the Dark Knight, shout out to Aaron Eckhart, the one that originally played Two-Face in The Dark Knight. Shout out to Heath Ledger, the GOAT, who played Joker. But I think one of the key things that I felt, in my personal opinion, that could have been explored more was Two-Face was Harvey Dent becoming Two-Face. I would have loved to have seen more scenes about him.
I agree.
But
I agree.
I will say this though, despite having short scenes, the Dark Knight's version of Two-Face definitely showed a powerful version of Two-Face. Very powerful. Told a very powerful story, in all honesty.
That's what excites me about this one, right? I mean, you have a very handsome-looking man in Sebastian Stan, who's going to be Harvey Dent. What excites me about him playing it, not only because I think it'd be really cool to see Two-Face burned or fallen to Tacit, depending on what your canon is, you know, you know how it is. Canon, non-canon, you know how it is. However they're going to do it to make him Two-Face. I think we will see Two-Face in this, because, again, it's Harvey Dent. But I'm excited to see the outside version, like Harvey Dent himself, his story, his beginnings, his rise to being the political potential leader of Gotham. I'm excited to see if they're going to tap into that more, because Sebastian Stan's a very good, also again, very good looking, very talented actor for Harvey Dent. So I do think him with the suit is going to be an interesting one, because Sebastian, again, he has more suit before, of course, but him is like with the Harvey Dent suit, maybe with the coin when he changes to Two-Face. It's going to be an interesting how they're going to make it look, because again, Sebastian Stan is he's a very talented actor, and I think he obviously hasn't said much about the role, but Sebastian Stan, I'm assuming in his head he is he's probably like really excited for this role, and I would be too. If you got picked to be Two-Face, that's a huge honor. To be Harvey Dent, that's massive. So I'm very excited to see Sebastian Stan step out of his kind of normal Bucky role that everybody knows into something completely very different, but something just as beloved, because everybody loves Two-Face. He's a beloved villain. I'm very excited to see how Sebastian
and he's
does.
Definitely one of Batman's greatest villains, though, too. And the difference between Two-Face and Winter Soldier is not that, you know, the ability is different and that they're super different, but Two-Face is more dialogue than I would say a Winter Soldier is.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
And but you know, close up a little bit. I would say my villain for Batman Part 2 is one we have not seen, which Matt Reeves did say this though. He is interested in having the villain be someone who has not been on TV. And like you said, Hush is definitely one that I definitely see fit with the time with this and do something, especially with an old friend like Thomas Elliott, who is Hush, a member of the a former family friend of the Wayne family, who basically hated Wayne because he felt that the father and the Wayne family dishonored him and disrespected him after his parents died, even though technically he was the one that caused his family to die because he wanted greed, he wanted money.
Yeah.
And I don't think he was entitled to it or whatever because of the partnership his parents had with the Waynes. But anyway, my pick is the Calendar Man.
You'll see.
Yeah, he gave me a whole synopsis and everything about it, and if you want to say it, you can.
Yes.
Yeah, the Calendar Man was one that I also, going back and look at the comics and stuff, that's a guy that doesn't get talked about often either. That's a guy that doesn't get talked about either, so that's an interesting one.
Very, very underrated, and I think could be psychotic. But not only that, though, too, he was in 2 games. He was in 2 games and 2 games that was in the winter in Arkham Origins, and he has talked about the Long Halloween, about basically how everything came to be, especially with the murders. Now, one last villain I would say, another villain that I would say has potential to be the main villain is Harvey Dent's wife, aka Gilda Dent, known as the Holiday Killer. Which, those who don't know who the Holiday Killer is a killer who a serial killer who basically killed gangsters on national holidays. Either that, and the Calendar Man can do the same thing for this one as well. So basically, yeah, she killed every gangster on holidays just to get back against the Falcones for basically killing her baby, and she's wanted to pay back ever since a very young age. But we don't know what's going to cause her to turn into a villain, even though technically the reason was because of Carmine Falcone, but we will see what happens with that eventually. But again, like I said, I'm excited for what this is going to bring going into Batman Part 2. So another thing that I wanted to also talk about with you though is the Batman Absolute series. And I know you said that you're starting to get into it, but what have your thoughts have been on it so far? Because I know I'm sure you've seen me post some pictures about it. I told you I've already have some of the comics already. What have your thoughts been on it so far, from your knowledge?
For the Absolute series?
Well, for the Batman Absolute series.
The Batman Absolute series. Well, other than obviously looking at other Absolutes as well, because it's not only just Batman's, of course. Yes, that's the famous one, but there's also Flash has one, Superman has one, Wonder Woman has one, Green Lantern has one, and I definitely want to tap into those in the future. But just strictly for Batman purposes, the most, and I will say this with strong confidence, the most insane, horrifying, crazy comic book series I've ever seen and read about in my life. I've read some dark stories. Oh, I have. There have been some stories in Marvel that go to the dark side a little bit, but nothing compares to what the Absolute series brings. When I saw that first picture of normal Joker, by the way, this is not even evolved Joker, by the way. This is normal Joker. One of my all-time favorite villains. Probably my all-time favorite villain.
Yeah.
He had a suit made of infants. At that point, I was like, oh, I've seen it all.
Which I gotta tell you the story about that, though, too. I don't know if you heard about the official story about why he does that, but I'm gonna tell you the story.
I have. Don't even need to say it. I read on it already.
Okay.
Shit's insane. Shit's probably honestly so rated R, I can't even talk about it. But it's when we have that conversation, when I officially read it, you'll understand this.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Like just.
Yeah. Because I already got the comic. I already got it. I already read it.
Yeah, you read the comic. I have to get my version. But from what I read online, kind of the short end version of it,
Yeah.
Holy hell. Oh, dude. It's easily the most insane comic series I've ever read, talked about, saw about, pictures.
Now I want to ask you another.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Now I want to ask you another thing though too. What do you think about? Did you see the Arc M series?
The Arc M series.
Yes.
Oh,
the ability to remain
I don't think I have yet. No. I've heard about it.
If you want to explore the Joker origin more, watch that.
Watch that.
Because Brian, at the end of that comic book, you're gonna be like, "Yo, what the fuck? What just happened? What the fuck am I reading? What in the holy fuck is how?
Right.
Who? You know, in this, and Brian, not even that though. There's more to explore. There's more questions than answers.
My God.
That's how insane this is, Brian. There's more questions than answers with this stuff. But another thing I wanted to ask you though too, who, in your opinion, I mean, how have you liked the Batman?
I'm getting into fighting just now, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I've been collecting a bunch of coins and stuff.
Oh yeah. I'm already, I think, going through the castle right now for Ra's al Ghul, the training.
Okay.
But what do you think about the Batman story so far? Because now he's not rich anymore. He's a normal, law-abiding citizen. Even though he's not law-abiding, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, he basically lives in a really, really shitty home. Has to. Now, the crazy part about it that I heard about, which also hearing how these stories were even made is also crazy. That's another crazy story for another day. Because that boy Darkseid has.
Oh yeah.
An evil mind. But anyway, the point is,
he hates them damn heroes.
Seeing that actually, you know, Bruce's mother is actually alive in this universe, but he's like he has to protect her and everything.
Yeah.
Is also insane. So that was crazy to see. But then also seeing, you know, how Gotham was, you know, was shout out to like the artist that does like the adaptation and everything. The way it's like written and everything is like, it's insane. It's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like it's nuts. And like, just seeing like these insane demonic pictures of what Batman has to go through, not only as a man that basically has no money, literally, he's so ruthless, Manny. He doesn't. His battering is a fucking axe.
Not bad.
Yeah.
What? Like when I saw the picture of him with an axe, I was like, wait, is that Batman with an axe? Then I see what the axe is like. It's his batarang, but it's not a batarang. It's a fucking axe. It's like,
and not even that though, bro. His horns. Oh, I think his true batarang.
Oh, his horns are batarang. Them things are so.
His back cow. I'm sorry, that's what it's called. A back cow.
Back cow. But like the horns on like his mask is more sharp than the fucking batarang itself. That's a fucking axe. Like what do you like? When I first saw the picture, I think the first picture I saw was when they showed a picture of him about to go to war with, I think it was with Bane. I think. Yeah. And I saw the axe in his hand. I was like, is that Batman? Like I was like puzzled. Like, is it really Batman? And then I looked more into it. I'm like, holy fucking shit! It's Batman. He's got a fucking axe, and he's fucking 6'4". Actually no, probably 6'8". 6'8", give or take. 6'8", 400 pounds. Like, and seeing the story of how he got so big and muscular and everything, I was like, I didn't think creators could get that not only bloody and gory, but that creative. Like, like animators and comic book people, because a lot of people forget, comic books back in the day were some of the most creative things you could ever write about. But halfway through the 2020s, I was scared we lost that creativity as people that love comic books.
Yeah.
But seeing the recent surge of stories they've been doing, that creativity is not gone. If anything, that creativity is still born to this day. Like, it's still a thing. And that makes me smile. because you don't ever get absolute stories like this, you know, every day. And that's why, like, I respect more, even though I would have loved to see more series on this specific series, because, again, I'm a massive Japanese guy, Batman Ninja. I would have loved to see more from that series, or The Man Who Laughs, which they finally made a film adaptation of it, which was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
The Batman That Laughs, I should say. With the famous, crazy, you know, chaotic scene where you see Joker laughing and he has the comic lore. It's really, really something to behold. I was really happy that these kind of crazy series are still happening to this day, because I thought we lost that, not plot, but kind of lost that creativity. But when I saw the Absolute series in general, and then I saw Absolute Batman series, I was like, oh my god, that creativity of just pure horror and disgust
and
is
violence.
not foregone. And violence.
And
violence. Yeah.
The comics these comics have brought Batman to a whole nother level, and just brutal violence, though. But you know, and the story continues to go even more. Chapter 20 already is starting to become insane, and not only that, though, the Robins are working with the Joker. Or not even working with the Joker. He's adopted them as his pupils. He's adopted them as his sidekicks in a way. But they're a lethal force. They're a lethal, force. And you know who's leading them?
But sometimes you need to strike from a distance.
Deathstroke.
You will learn the use of shuriken.
Yo, what did this man Darkseid have against Batman?
And not even that though, Brian. Let me just tell you this. Deathstroke is a nasty motherfucker. And when I tell you nasty, I mean nasty. Bro has amputated legs. And you know, like the girl from the Kingsman?
Yes.
Imagine those legs, but longer. He has sword-like legs. He has a cybernetic arm like Cable.
This next lesson should be easy.
His face is literally gone. He has to put a whole mask face. Because his face is like nearly gone.
No.
It's insane how these creators have just made these guys incredible. And not only that, we're getting the introduction of eventually, I believe, of 21 of Two-Face and Absolute Penguin, which Penguin looks destroyed. He's literally in crutches, in pain, and not even that though, bro. Two-Face looks badass. He looks like a Japanese boss in a way. Like what's that game that you play? That you told me about one time.
Which one? Try to describe it.
What's his name? It's like he had like hair before. He had like spiky hair or whatever,
Spiky hair.
all over the place. I know you showed me one before, or you told me about some Japanese game though before. It was like a gangster video game or whatever.
Oh! It's the project with Snoop Dogg. Oh my God.
Yes, I think so.
I forget the name of what it's called, but it's like this really old school mafia Japanese style game that's dropping. I think in the summertime.
Yeah.
It's gonna drop.
Imagine that though. But Two-Face has long hair, and his hair dictates who he's gonna be. One side turns into the Two-Face, the other side, the ugly side, and the other side is the positive. So depending on where his hair lands or looks, that's his side that he's going to be choosing. And Penguin is going to be just disabled, all fucked up and everything, but he's going to have the drippiest outfits in the entire game. Even though the creator said that Penguin is going to, still be disabled or whatever, he's still going to have like machine gun crutches and small and everything, but he's gonna be like the drippiest disabled, most disabled person you'll ever meet. But it's gonna be so badass, though. I mean, Bane was already insane. This man grew into a fucking building, and it's almost, bro. He was almost giant than the entire stadium. Like, imagine the let's just say we're in Giant Stadium, and you're on the second, and you're like in the middle of the stadium, on like the second part of the stadium, not near the not on the bleachers, but like literally on top of the like on the bottom of the bleachers. That's how tall he did. That's how tall he was. That's how big this motherfucker got to be. And not even that though, Brian. Batman dropped a building on him, a fucking skyscraper on him, and he still got up. Who the fuck is he? Who the fuck is this man? What is he made out of? That's what I loved about this comic. It is unpredictable what is gonna happen. Unpredictable. But one last thing before we move on. Who is your favorite villain so far that you have seen? Oh shit.
From the Absolute?
Yep, from the Absolute.
Man. Alright, I'll do it like this.
Yeah.
Favorite one.
At least, yeah.
No, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say most terrifying that I would probably never want to fuck with. Even though all of them are crazy scary, but I just like this one is just like, even thinking about it gives me fucking creeps. And then the one that I just like, I think is so like awesome, like design wise. Scariest motherfucker that I've seen is two names. Killer Croc with that long ass mouth. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, I'll be terrified.
And I would say final evolve of Joker. So I've seen both evolves and gives me fucking nightmare fuel. I was like, what the fuck?
You know the craziest thing is that, bro, we have not even seen the joke that beast that monster in action. I'm not gonna say beast. I'm not even gonna say beast. I'm gonna say that evil monster. We have not even seen that monster even fight.
No, he hasn't even fought yet. So like, so when he does,
I'm gonna be nervous.
Oh, I'm nervous, bro. But so those are like my two scary ones. But my actual favorite is Bane, actually. Oh shit. Bane's character, while absolutely terrifying, to how fucking tall he is. I guess like I said, a lot of Banes are usually pretty cool. Oh, like, no, don't get me wrong, but like something about this Bane is like when you see him and you look at him, not only do you know it's Bane, like the original Bane, but it's like even though he's easily a menace to society, the amount of experiments that he does and everything is, oh my god, it's terrifying. But just something so cool about it, like something that, you know, I would never fuck with any of these guys, but something about it is like I want to know more. Like I want to learn more about Bane's process with experiments and the venom and how it makes him tick. Like I want to learn more about it. So Bane's my favorite, but easily the two scariest is Killer Croc and fucking Joker. Yeah. Honorable mention to Mr. Freeze. Honorable mention, because his is also terrifying.
Yeah, that's one scary one. My favorite is Bane. I'm not gonna lie. I've been a big Bane fan since the very beginning.
I had a feeling me and you were kind of on the same.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
And I'll say Joker, man.
Respectable. Oh shit! I got a tap.
That man is an immortal. That man.
He is immortal.
I'm more terrified. I mean, when I read that Joker comic, I was like, yo, how is Bruce going to survive?
The crazy part is,
little tears.
The crazy part is, bro.
How is he gonna do it?
You know that disgusting white version that you see first, like the one with where he looks like a fucking demon sword out of hell. Oh, you know, with the white green. Mm-hmm. That's not even his final form. That's not even his final form. Because then I go online, I see that one, I'm like, oh, that's gotta be his final form. No! He evolves into something even, I don't know what the fuck to call it. Hellspawn.
I'll say it for you. Demonic. I'll say evil demon. That's all I gotta say.
Dude, he has like 3 evolutions. Like, look. I'm gonna live in my Pokemon lore a little bit because I fucking love Pokemon.
You're doing so well.
Normal evolution is just a simple start. I think it's like level 8 through 12 to almost level 20 is evolve number 1. You're like, oh, can they evolve again? Yes, they can. and they'll evolve into like a bigger dragon or a bigger dinosaur or monster or whatever. But again, it looks still kind of like a cute kind of creature. And then when we get to the third evolution, that's where it gets a little crazy. They become bigger. They become, they can fly a little bit faster. They can do more damage. They got different attacks. But this Joker went from man in the suit made of infants, green scary dude that I don't even know what the fuck to call it, and then into giant ass demonic. How the fuck is Batman gonna beat that? How the fuck do you beat that? That's the crazy part about the Joker's transformation. It starts out so, I wouldn't even say simple, it's still crazy, but like super simple, just a suit with infants, even though that's fucking terrifying. You know, like that's scary and stuff. Goes to a green, demonic looking monster, and then he transforms into, I don't even know what the fuck to call it, other than demonic, give or take. So, that's why, while Joker is at least my top 3 when it comes to absolute Batman series,
Yeah.
he's easily my most terrifying motherfucker that, whenever I look at him, I'm like, dude, what the fuck am I looking at? And I'm looking at you creators. If you motherfuckers ever make an animated series about this, front seat, yes, but I will have probably nightmares for a day. I will be terrified. And make sure that thing is rated R.
Yeah.
That needs to be rated R for it to truly be
that's more rated R than Invincible, hands down.
That's more rated R than what the fuck we're gonna get with Clayface. Like, shit.
Oh my god, yeah.
Which that's another thing that
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah.
But to finish up with the Batman Absolute series, you know one series I'm actually gonna be very scared to read, but I am gonna read it at some point? Absolute Green Arrow. Do you know what his enemies are, Manny? For Absolute Green Arrow? Do you know?
Yeah, you know, I think I'm more worried for the people that he's gonna go after.
It starts with E and ends with Island. You get the point. When I saw that, I was like, oh, this man Darkseid truly hates everybody. What the fuck?
He really... No, he really hates him. He really hates him.
Dude, you gotta send him to the island?
I mean, I'll say this though. Superman is fun, but chaotic. I've been reading the Superman
This is
comic
chaotic.
book. I'll say that though. King
sure.
Shazam, which way then? King Shazam is technically Tef Adam, Black Adam, fire.
Yes.
That's all I gotta say. Brainiac, you one sick motherfucker.
You know one that I've seen as well? Green Lantern. Bro, Sinestro leading the Black Hand is fucking crazy. When I saw that picture, I was like, you're joking, right?
Oh yeah,
You're joking.
I gotta read.
You gotta read into that. You gotta read into that.
You know what?
Sinestro,
it right now.
Sinestro is the leader of the Black Hand. When I saw it, I was like, you're fucking lying. I was like, no, I'm not lying. Like, when I saw Green Lantern, and then I think Guy Gardner, instead of being I think he's a Green Lantern. Yeah, he's part of the Corps. He's not part of the Corps in that. You know what he's part? He's a Red Lantern in that universe. He's a Red Lantern, and he's a good guy. He's still a good guy in the series, but he's a Red Lantern. But the Absolute Green Lantern one is another series that I'm going to tap into, because that one looks nuts. Yeah. And also, you know what else was crazy about? You know who Sinestro's partner is?
Oh,
Killmonger. Killmonger. Yes. Kill fucking Monger is part of this series. I know. When I saw it, I was like, you're kidding. Crazy, bro. Here, actually, let me see if I can send you a Sinestro, because when I saw the Sinestro picture, I was like, what the fuck
and you know what I've been hearing is that now it is official that they're setting up for Justice League at Absolute in November.
If they do that series, Manny, that war is going to be secret level war. We're talking here.
I just want to know who they're gonna face, because
who are they gonna face?
I swear to God, man.
Because while the Justice League in that universe is actually Joker's squad.
Well, I think now it's Joker, because technically Ra's al Ghul is dead at this point.
Well, Ra's al Ghul, yes, but originally, when you, and this was crazy when I found this out, when you say the word Justice League in that universe, it's not the heroes. It's
the injustice.
It's the injustice, which is crazy to me. But what I'm assuming you mean is when everybody from Absolute basically teams up and fights, you know, the bigger threat. So I get what you mean, but I just find it so weird that when people say, "Oh yeah, do you know who the Absolute Justice League is?" And I'm like, "Oh, isn't it like Absolute Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman?" And no, it's not that at all.
Nope.
It's the other way around. All the way around. The villains are actually the Justice League, and I was like, "No shit." It's like, "Yep." Like that's crazy.
But that's how
So-
insane it is. It's just
Yeah.
pure insane, especially in the last Batman comic. The breakdown of what's happened in the Absolute Batman series, and this just recently happened. Oh, that's just tough on Bruce. That's all I gotta say. Now I want to spoil one thing. Now, if it's okay with you,
Yeah, no, absolutely.
you know why they made him? Why they made Batman?
Why?
For a fucking punchline.
You. Oh, wait. Time out. Pause.
Yep.
Pause
Yep.
for a second.
Yep. Exactly.
You're telling me they need Batman for a punchline?
Apparently, they did it for the fun of it. A
yes.
human experiment, just to
yes.
see, just for the fuck of it.
Oh, you some sick motherfuckers. Oh, nah, you
Yeah.
some sick motherfuckers. Oh, nah.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, that is
yeah.
that is Sinestro in the Absolute series. Look at that man. Look at him. Like, what? That's him, bro, in the Absolute series. Oh shit.
Bro looks insane.
He does.
Bro looks insane.
Him winning the Black Hand. That's
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah. I was gonna say, what part are you on right now? Actually.
You're
still in the training?
I'm doing the mountain climb right now with
Yeah. So, yeah.
Al Ghul right now.
Yeah. So you're starting to do the training.
Yeah.
But man, yeah, no, that looks insane though. But yeah, man, the Absolute series is definitely something to look forward to. I'm definitely gonna watch. Go for the Green Arrow.
Honestly,
Going for the
if my
Green
parents ask
Lantern.
me, hey, what do you want for Christmas? I'll be like, just give me like a whole one of the sets of the Absolute series, please, because I will just read that for hours and hours and hours. Cause
Yeah.
dude. And like whenever, if Manny ever comes back to my house and be like, "Hey, yo, Manny, I got the Absolute series. Which book do you need? I'll let you borrow it. Give it back to me when you can. We can borrow each other's like comics or something like that."
Yeah. You know, funny thing though, when I got the most recent one that I got, they gave me a Thor comic.
A Thor comic?
Yes.
Whoa.
Let me
what kind of Thor comic are you talking?
let me look it up right now. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is called The Black Winter.
Black Winter.
Okay, yep, Thor. Here it is. Thor comic, The Coming of the Black Winter. Basically, it was a comic about basically the Black Nothing and how Galactus is our partner. I mean, is Thor's partner.
Oh.
And they're trying to fight this evil.
Galactus.
Yep.
Galactus. So this is like if Thor and Galactus walk into a room, and they have to like be almost like buddy cop almost and try to help a common enemy.
Yep.
Interesting.
Against a more bigger
That's
motherfucker.
interesting.
Yeah, I know. I'll send you the pic of it, and maybe it looks like a familiar comic though. But I'm gonna send you a pic of it probably tomorrow though, or whatever.
That's
yeah.
different.
Yeah, no. Now when I saw that picture, I'm like, what? Thor and Galactus partners?
Because Galactus is like is the world eater, right? He's the one that eats planets
Yes, the
and
eater of
grows
worlds.
stronger, and
But
he's
no,
the eater of worlds. So,
he's
like,
good. But they're more like, but Thor is like, hey, when I'm done with you, we scrapping. I don't care.
Oh, it's one of those. Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
He ain't done with him yet.
That makes sense.
But yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah, no, that's what they gave me. But yeah, another thing I wanted to also talk to you about is the release of the Green Lantern trailer that just came out today. And what have your thoughts
Yes,
been on?
Lanterns.
Yep.
In my opinion, a much better showing than the first time around. I think. I think, the last trailer didn't really tell a story. It was more of just kind of teasing what it could be.
Yep.
But I don't think it did the best of job because they showed like the brown suit and everyone got all up in arms like, oh, what the hell is happening here? And I agree, like it definitely was a choice. Let's just put put it that way. And I had to make sure research of it, like what like one it was trying to portray, and it looked like it was portraying one of the original, like, because again, Green Lantern's suit was never like originally green; it was brown. So I saw what they were trying to do, but it didn't quite come off right at all. But again, I didn't get a chance to see. I'm not trying to get them confused. Is it John? I think it's John
Stewart.
John Stewart, yeah. Because sometimes I get them confused with Hal, my bad. But John didn't put the suit on yet, so I didn't judge it yet. Even though I really liked the actor they picked for John, it was just...
And
I hadn't seen him in the suit before I judged. Yeah. And then they actually showed a little, not too much, but a little footage of him with the suit on. He looks pretty cool. I was more impressed with this trailer than the previous one. And they actually showed one of the biggest complaints, and I respect why it was a complaint, because it is a Lantern show, but they wanted to save a little bit of the green. They did show some creativity. They showed them using the ring, creating some stuff, and I was happy about that, because I was a bit worried that they were going a little too grounded, because it's okay to be grounded, but going too grounded can go a bit too far. But I think they showed that they're still going to be grounded, but you will still get those moments of when they're using the lantern. You'll get moments where him and Hal's like, you gotta earn the chance to use the ring, and then there are times where John is using the ring. So I did like seeing the action scenes and stuff, and seeing this progression of, this is gonna be a story of Hal Jordan trying to earn his keep and get a chance to use the ring and become the Lantern. So I did enjoy seeing that play out. So what I also liked about it was, we got a little piece, because I remember Manny sending me this, and I didn't see it first because the trailer was very quick, so I didn't get a chance to see it. But I went back and looked. We got a little taste of a potential live-action Sinestro, and I was like, I thought Manny was pulling my leg for a second when he sent me the picture. I go back and look in the trailer, and yeah, no, that's Sinestro. That's some type of version of Sinestro.
I didn't even know this until later, but I'm like, wait a minute, is that Sinestro? And then someone sent a picture again. I'm like, oh, yeah, they added the color to him, to the guy who's playing. I'm curious who the actor is gonna be.
Yo, who is that actor playing Sinestro?
Who is that actor?
Who is that guy?
I just want to know.
I'm curious.
I'm gonna say this regarding the series. I'm open-minded.
I am open-minded too. I am,
because I see the potential in this of what they're trying to do.
I do.
Because it looks like that, yes, Green Lantern is Green Lantern, but he is trying to train John Stewart to become a Green Lantern.
To become a Green Lantern.
And it's not going to be an easy job. It's going to be through trials and tribulations.
It's going to be tough love. Like I said, it's going to be that buddy cop kind of like, I don't like you, but I'm trying to get to my goal. Of being a Lantern, like it's gonna feel that way. Which again, I like to do it from what they showed.
And student, a teacher and student.
Yeah,
and it's gonna be
which
tough,
I like.
You know, too. And you know, they also said though too that your former friend, your former teacher betrayed the Green Lanterns. So what's gonna make what? And I think this is a great thing for Hal Jordan. What's gonna make him a great teacher and a better teacher than what his teacher did to the Green Lanterns? And I think that's what we're gonna see though, because you see that he's in that cell block with Sinestro. He's not rolling in with him though, but he's also not like showing the same respect that he gave to his teacher once. And what's he gonna do to make sure that he does better? And that's what John Stewart is gonna try to do: be better than Hal Jordan, be better than Sinestro.
Yes.
And that's what that series is going to tell. But I am curious, though, who are going to be the main villains? Because I see that Sinestro is also a part of it. But what if the Red Lantern... But I did see this, though. Red energy around the area, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So, who...
Yes.
I believe so. But who... Who is going to be the main villain? Is it going to be a Red Lantern, or is it going to be something else?
Let's keep moving.
Right.
That's what I want to know. That's what I want.
That is a good question. Good question to have. I do agree with that.
But yeah, it's going to be real interesting to see who, it is. But yeah, I'm interested. I'm open-minded. Even though even though there's been a lot of mixed reactions with the costumes and everything, the costumes don't look bad. But I want to see them in action. I will say that when supposedly, at least by the sixth or at least the 7th episode, we should see the Green Lantern costume, at least with not just Hal Jordan, but with Jon Stewart. That's what I hope. And then going into the finale or whatever. That's what I hope we're gonna see though. But
yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Other than that, I'm excited. I think that the trailer is set for the show is set for HBO Max. August 17th.
HBO Max, August 17th will be the launch day.
Mistaken. And then one of the last things, hopefully, or two things if you still here. But one of the last things, only a few things, was about the Clayface movie. We have not done a full breakdown of that movie until now.
I remember when I was talking to Manny about this. It was during the time when I was going to go see Mortal Kombat, which, by the way, I do recommend Mortal Kombat, a good movie for anybody that likes Mortal Kombat. Just kind of the like at first I remember seeing, I think I saw a picture of them outside. I think they were in London, I think. And I saw a picture of the actor that is playing Clayface. Still learning his name, of course. He had like the bandage of the eye, and I was like, oh, they're doing the bit of the animated series.
Oh, that's
okay. Okay, that's cool. That was the first thing we saw in the trailer. That was the first thing we saw, man. We saw him with the bandage in the hospital after the procedure, basically staring into your soul.
Yep.
I will lie to you, that image gave me absolute PTSD for at least a week. Then we start seeing some screenshots of him before the face starts getting burned or whatever happened. You start to see, what he was supposed to be. He was basically an actor who had the world behind him. He was like this really talented actor, very young and impressionable actor, who's taking Gotham by storm, basically. And something either happened, and depending on what lore you want to follow when it comes to Clayface and how he became a melted face mess, something happened to his face. He gets procedure for the hospital, and this is why, like, I absolutely love the way they did this trailer, because it gives you the tense feeling. They showed a bunch of imagery of him enjoying himself, and then as it plays, you see the downfall of his face and becoming the Clayface. You see his half-face, melted face. You see him look in the mirror and be like, what is happening to me? You see the kind of the violentness of what it's becoming. And it's like really
what he's
interesting.
Turning into, in all honesty.
Yeah, what he's turning into. And then at the end, this was the thing that kind of, I wouldn't say sold me, but I was like, I don't know if I should be terrified or fucking excited. We get towards the end, and what I liked about this was, the good thing about this trailer, they didn't show too much, but they showed enough where you're like, oh wow. Okay. And immediately, I love the ending where they showed his hand. I'm assuming this is when he's fully embraced the Clayface. He changed his hand to like the classic hammer. If you remember, obviously from the classic, the mace, like the mace or the malice, the mace, the malice, and he turned his hand. He turned his hand into it, and then he whacked whoever he was hitting, which was such a cool thing because it gave me that vibe of the old Clayface. I was like, oh wow, they actually did it. Wow. But this scene here, Manny, and I have a feeling this could be my, how the Joker, we have like the bathroom dance scene where it's like something about the symbolism of it is like very holy shit. He's starting to turn into the Prince of Crime. That bathroom tub scene, depending on how it plays out, could be that scene. Because while we don't know the context of it, he's sitting in a tub with water, and this motherfucker looks into your soul, by the way, and goes from one face to another. And you could clearly see the disgustingness of the face formation of Clayface. Like you could see
whoever
it.
did
Like,
that, whoever did that, good job.
nah, you deserve a race.
Cause you got
deserve a
me
race.
scared. Cause you got
You
me
deserve a
scared.
race. Most
literally-
things, most horror this day doesn't get me too terrified unless you're saying like, say It or something might get me here and there, and maybe what's that one movie from Jordan Peele that he does? Oh, like Quiet Place. That's another good one that gets me the creeps. But that's more of like claustrophobic situational fear. This is more tense. Like you could feel the creepiness, the tenseness. Like I remember at the end of the trailer, because like when I saw it on my phone, it didn't really do much for me. But I told Mandy this recently when I went to go see Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I saw it in the theaters in front of my face. And at that moment, because the phone doesn't really do it justice, but seeing it on a big screen, I was like,
Oh, yeah.
Mandy,
Yeah.
I don't know what I just watched.
Funny thing, I did see it in the Michael Jackson movie. For the
Wait,
season.
wait, they showed it?
Yeah, they did.
You didn't
They
tell
did.
me? Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, I thought I did tell you.
No,
Oh, I'm
you
sorry.
didn't tell me.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
So you
What?
must agree with how I felt then, when I saw it.
In some proportion, I was afraid for the kids, but
Oh yeah! Oh my God! Yeah,
Other than that-
oh.
other than that, I'm gonna say this though: when we watch that movie, I'm gonna be like, "Yo, if you hold on to me, I don't care."
If,
Just 'cause get it.
same. If I
'Cause
did the
get
same,
it.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I mean, one of the last times, and honestly, this was the only time we ever reacted in just a scary movie, was because of that snake's reaction. That quick timing.
and that
bro.
wasn't even really
I
a
was not
horror.
even
That was an
ready.
action. That was an action. That was just more of a surprise, if
That was-
anything. That's why when you grabbed me, I was like, "Oh, you got jump scare. You got caught." Alright.
No,
So-
it really was. It really
I don't blame you.
scared me.
I didn't get jumped, but I saw you next. I'm like, you got caught. It's all good. I
Yeah,
respect
I
it.
got caught. I got caught.
But
Respect.
I understand if we see something like so disgusting, like that's why bro, one of the scenes, and you could talk about this a little bit as well.
Yes.
You know how you see the clay, but it's
Yeah.
kind of bubbling on a tin, like it's almost burning, almost. Something about that symmetry was like, holy shit, what are we getting into here? What are we? Because I remember when we seen the first scene of Joker, when you see his back, when they show his back in the.
Yes.
I forget what scene it was. Oh, it was him when he was at the job. You see his
Yeah,
back,
yeah.
you see all the cuts, and you see how deformed and disgusting he looks when you see Joaquin's back.
Oh yeah.
Because he had the bulk for the movie. He had to bulk a little bit and not eat as much and stuff. You could see how disgusting and deformed it looked. You're like, ooh, what's wrong with that guy?
It was skinny. His back was so
Yeah,
skinny, so
yeah.
bruised up, so bruised up.
It was
that
gross.
It was
So-
just ooh, hard to look at.
So take that kind of scene, right, where you're like, ooh, that's gross. Take that and bump it to 90+, because
and
I have a
and
very-
Clayface's body isn't even gross, but he turns gross.
no. When you see normal Clayface in any animation or anything, it's not that it could be deformed, it could be gross, but it's not. It's just a clay. This is more, yes, it's still kind of clay-ish, but it's basically a fucked up experiment gone wrong. That's basically what it is. But it's way more gross than you think. Because you wouldn't think it'd be that gross, but then when you see I don't know if it's skin or just the Clayface taking over him, you could see it chipping off and falling in the tin. You almost saw it bubbling. You could clearly see the bubbles forming. It was terrifying. It was insane. And then they even showed a little bit, even though I'm assuming we didn't get a full synopsis. We did get a chance to see a little bit of the doctortry that's going to be involved with the shot. The shot. Obviously, there was a picture of a shot that I'm assuming is going to be injected into him.
Yes.
Because they also showed a little bit of a scene of him. You could see his face, which this scene caught me off guard. They were cutting his face open. You could see the little knife, the doctor's knife, and he was slicing his cheek. I was like, what the fuck happened? So, really, while we got a little bit, and I'm assuming the second trailer is going to open up a little bit more, and we'll get to see more, which the day that drops, I don't know how.
When we get the full description, because we only got a teaser. When we get the full
was a
description,
taste. It was.
Yeah.
It was the people that got a chance. I think CinemaCon people got a chance to see it for the first time. They got it, I think, a few days early before us.
Yes.
And so so when we get to see that second trailer, which will probably be around, I was from the summertime.
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect for the second trailer, because if that's what we're seeing as just a teaser, not even nothing more, just a teaser of him in the bed, in a hospital with the one eye with the patch, and then you see him turn from normal face to Clayface in an instant. It was very quick too. That was the crazy part about it. I don't know what to expect, but just to say this now, because even though I am extremely terrified, very much so, for good reason, by the way. Yeah. Not even a bad reason of I'm terrified. Like we're terrified, but we're like excited, terrified. Like we got anxiety, we're anxious, but we're also like scared shitless, but in a good way. Yeah. This is easily, and even though I know we got Doomsday, we got other great movies, I get it. Spider-Man, another anticipated of mine. This is my most anticipated movie of the year. This specific one. Most times I'd say, oh yeah, no, Spider-Man is, or Doomsday is. Yeah. And they are. They're at least in my top 3. But this project here, this Elseworld DCU story, that's a separate entity, that could be in the DCU in the future, because apparently it's part of DCU somehow. Don't know how, but it is. This one, this project, this is my most anticipated film of the year. Because it's just so different. It's not about, a villain story. It's not about heroes, villains. It's about a guy who was a failed actor that or a successful actor that became, unfortunately, a failed actor, embracing becoming the Clayface. Kind of the same formula and blueprint as what Joker was, but the difference with that was he became the Prince of Crime and finally did all those crimes because he went insane and he had a condition, let's just say. This dude was a normal actor, just a straight up popular actor, and we'll probably learn his name and everything when we get closer to it, but basically famous actor trying to make a living, and then one mistake goes wrong, and now he's going to embrace being the Clayface, and probably going to try to get redemption on the people that caused this, which could be a sick-ass movie. So that's the thing that makes me most anticipated for this. Not because only it's one of, I would argue, underrated Batman villains, in my opinion. Yeah. It's not just about that. For me, it's a story of a guy who got his life taken away, and now he's going to embrace this new life of being a deformed, disgusting, whatever you want to call it, monster, Clayface, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That's the thing that intrigues me the most. And the fact that Matt Reeves is the one who's helping in this is also exciting, because his grittiness and his vision is very special. And the fact that this is not his project, this is someone else's project, but he's being, I think he's like the second in command for this project. Yeah. Okay. And his vision, you could clearly see it through the screen because of how dark and gritty this Gotham is. So, easily my most anticipated movie of the year, it's this one. Yeah. Because you would have said, oh, the easy answer, Doomsday. Yeah, I could say that. But something about this film has Joker energy vibe written all over it. Where it's like, you don't think it's going to do that well, but it surprises everybody. And it's one of the best DC films of the year. This has a chance to be my movie of the year. And it's a horror film. I don't ever give horror film high praise. I don't. Yeah. But this has a chance. Whew! This has a chance to do that for me.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But this project, man, my God. Like, my God.
Yeah, no, I mean, this movie, I mean, and you said a lot already. You said the same things I'm going to say. This is one of Batman's most underrated villains, and he's finally getting told his story for the very first time. And not even that, though. This is technically the character. This is the same person from the Creature Commandos, the Howling Commandos or whatever, from DC's version of the Halloween people or whatever. This is the exact same one that almost tore Rick Flag Sr.'s ass up.
Yeah.
Sent him back into the damn hospital.
Yeah.
Which is very unexpected, but that's what fucking happened.
Oh yeah.
But now we're getting that story finally told after so many years. I'm excited. And I'm excited though too because how did this man not allow darkness to take control of him? How did he let one thing ruin his day, ruin his life? And again, was it his fault? Maybe, maybe not. But at the end of the day, in the original Clayface origin, in a way, when it comes to Matt Hagen or Basil Karlo, but I'm gonna go with the Matt Hagen part.
I think it's Matt Hagen. I could be wrong, but
yeah,
yes.
But the original was Basil Karlo, but I mean same profession, different name.
Yes.
But with this one, he basically well, again, once was an actor, but he got in with the wrong people.
Yeah.
And eventually he had to do illegal things for them. And unfortunately, there was a price. And he got into a bad car accident. But there was a price. He was almost killed by these people, and his face was so ruined, and they basically poured the whole medicine, which the guy that he did the jobs for, he was the one that gave him the medicine. And he decided, hey, you do this for me, I'll give you all the medicine you want to help you get your career back, your acting career back. And he did, but there was a price, and eventually that price came with how he became, and that's what happened. So, and that is how he became Clayface. And at the end of the day, people don't recognize him as a human being anymore. They recognize him as a monster, nothing more, nothing less. And it's gonna be real interesting to see how they're gonna tell the tale. Which, funny thing, the woman that is gonna be helping him to try to be better is also actually gonna be in the movie as well. So I'm curious how they're gonna add the the woman into this dynamic as well. So we'll see what comes with that.
Because we saw in the trailer, he was talking to this talented actor that's gonna be doing this role to try to help. I'm assuming Matt, or basically help him. Very talented actor that's playing the doctor role. Because they had like this conversation thing in the trailer. You could see them like on a couch, kind of just sitting and trying to talk it out. It seems, and we'll probably see the full scene of that and get a context of what they were saying or what she's trying to pitch to Matt of like, I might be able to help you, or I might be able to fix what's going on, or whatever the case is. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out with everything that's going on with everything going on with Matt. So it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to tell this story, because like I said, it's a very tragic story. Basically $1 million actor, now this crazy fucking monster, disgusting clay, deformed guy now embracing the Clayface. So it is a very tragic story. I like how the Joker one was, but something about this origin, it's not only going to be more creepy because of the cinematography, which that's the one thing Matt Reeves is incredible for, is the cinematography. With this movie, there's going to be some scenes in here that I don't know if I'm going to be able to recover from, but I'm very intrigued with context how everything plays out. It's going to be interesting because it's the one story in the Clayface universe that he has of different versions of him that usually never gets told in movies. It never does. You would think Clayface is an easy movie sell. Like, you think there was a bunch of Clayface adaptations. Not quite. That's honestly one that I'm surprised hasn't gotten a movie adaptation sooner, because of how simple his story is. A failed actor that messed with the wrong people, and now he's embraced this disgusting monster thing. Just this gross just gross, just disgusting. So I'm intrigued how that simple storytelling is going to be told on the screen, and depending on how well the movie is and stuff. I'm genuinely intrigued how it's going to be told, because it is just an interesting project in itself.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, my God, the fact that we even have a project like this is kind of insane. Like, it's...
Yeah, and I never would have thought in a million years, and we will be getting a Clayface movie. Never.
No.
And not even that though, a solo Clayface movie in a
Solo
million years.
Clayface movie.
In a million years, but it's finally coming true. Finally, after so long.
Yeah.
After so long.
Like,
But
it's
here we
insane.
are.
Yeah,
Here
it's
we
insane.
are. But yeah, another thing, that I also wanted to touch on too was the next movie that's coming out, the first DCU movie of the year, none other than Supergirl.
Supergirl, yeah, that's the next one up, with my guy Jason Momoa, the GOAT, my Aquaman, now as Lobo, my guy. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. This is going to be a good time. Now, I don't know if it's going to do as well as Superman, because Superman did wonders for DC. But again, it was the reset of the DCU, or James Gunn DCU to be specific. This should be a nice addition, though. Especially that I think they're taking off the really good comic of Supergirl's origin, the Woman of Tomorrow story, which is her with the trench coat. I remember seeing the first picture of her with the trench coat. I'm like, oh yeah, that's the same comic, same vibe. So I really did enjoy seeing that. So definitely I'm interested to see this one, and interested to see how Jason does with Jason as a Lobo.
Yeah.
And they also got the same first villain that was in the other original Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow story. I forget his name. He's the bald guy. I forget his name. It reminds me of Hellraiser. Yeah, Hellraiser.
I thought it was. Yeah, Hellraiser or whatever.
Yeah. I'll learn his name, but that villain is a lot more creepier because I looked at who he was in the comics. Two different people. One has like very cool golden hair. The other one, bald. Absolute bald. Looks like a freak. Looks like a disgusting monster. So I'm intrigued to see what his story and how he plays the role, how that stuff works. Because he looks like an interesting villain, very different villain.
Oh yeah.
And I'm very intrigued to see how he's going to use Lobo at first, because it does feel like by the end Lobo is going to work with Supergirl. They're going to work it out and be like, all right, well,
yeah.
we have a common interest.
I mean, Lobo isn't really a bad guy. He's just an anti-hero, I would say, or
he's
a
an
bad guy.
He's like a mercenary.
He's like a
mercenary.
Mercenary
Hunter.
Yeah.
He's like when what, like, if I were to give like a Star Wars reference, like what Boba Fett is. Boba Fett is mercenary.
Yeah.
But he's not a villain. He's a mercenary. He does it for money. He does it for big bucks. That's why he does it. So, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see, obviously, that dynamic, of course. And the last time we saw anything Jason Momoa related was the Fast and Furious series, and he had, you could tell he was having, and Aquaman, but specifically Fast and Furious, he was having a blast as Fast and Furious as a villain, and I'm excited to see what he's gonna do with Lobo, because he's been talking about Lobo for years. He's like, I want to play Lobo, and James finally gave him that wish. So I'm assuming he's gonna nail the hell out of Lobo, and he looks like Lobo too. I've seen pictures of the final Lobo. He looks like Lobo. Like,
oh yeah,
that's Lobo. So I'm very excited to see how Jason does Lobo. I'm excited to see Millie Allie Cox as Supergirl. She looks like Supergirl in general. Like generally, so I'm definitely excited to see more about, you know, Supergirl and everything, and also the character that she's going to be working with, like the little girl.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued what her story is.
Yeah, I think they said her name, but I forgot.
I forget her name, because like I said, in Supergirl, obviously Supergirl is Kara. That's her origin name because of where she was born in Krypton and everything. And we actually even got a chance to see a picture of, or at least a movie adaptation of the original Superman Woman of Tomorrow of Krypton getting destroyed, which is something you don't see every day. So when I saw that, I was like, that's very detailed, very cool. So, yeah, I'm very intrigued to see, you know, how everything else goes and the vibe of everything. And yeah, like I said, I don't know if it's going to be as good as Superman, which I'm not expecting it to be.
Yeah, no.
But I'm expecting it to be a good time. I mean, I enjoyed her performance when she came out at the end of Superman. Like, you could tell she was that true Supergirl, but like really down on luck. The only person she really like cares about is obviously the GOAT, in my opinion, Krypto the dog, which is crazy. We've actually finally have a Krypto in our universe. Kind of crazy it took that long, but we do.
Yeah.
and even though I'm praying,
and once again, though, they're adding Krypto in a different role.
Different role this time, yeah. Like I said, last time he was helping Soups, and it looked like it was more of a babysitting. Then Kara takes him back, but then it looks like Krypto's in a bit of trouble. He gets hit with some type of shot in his neck or in the body, and he's only got a few days to live. Yeah. So Supergirl's mission is to try to save Krypto from potentially dying. So that should be a very intense kind of emotional story beat to keep an eye out while she fights the villains and everything like that.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So yeah, Supergirl should be an interesting one. Like I said, the most important one last year for me was Superman. If Superman didn't hit, then I don't know what DC was going to do next. But the fact that Superman was a success,
yeah,
Supergirl could kind of be like a nice second place, and I'd be okay with it. But you know what?
And
DC proved yourself.
I think this is the only other DC film that's important. Like mainly, like when I say important, like after basically Superman.
Because this is going to be the lead-in, at least a little lead-in, for Man of Tomorrow, which is Superman's next project. Which that next project sounds absolutely bonkers, but I love it. It's Brainiac, because they're trying to get a Brainiac, but also the team up of common interest. Lex, who's in prison, mixed with Superman, because in the original comics of Man of Tomorrow, they're teaming up with each other, not because they don't like each other, for common interest. Almost like a buddy cop, almost. So, I'm intrigued to see how James is going to make that pop out on the screen, how he's going to make that a reality. So, but yeah, so when it comes to the Superman universe, honestly, for the first time, we're honestly kind of being good over here. Like, you can say whatever about... DC fans are winning huge right now.
Oh, and most importantly, we are finally, there's rumors going around that, well, two things. One, we are finally getting a Deathstroke and Bane movie.
Another kind of buddy cop, common interest situation, which two villains teaming up. If you would have told me that, I would have looked at you nuts. But yeah, no, that's a thing that's being greenlit right now. It's still in the early stages, but it is being greenlit. It's getting past the greenlit. Usually when it gets past it, that means the movie will be approved. And we'll start to hear something about it at some point, which is interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah. And not only that, though, whatchamacallit, I've been hearing, though, too, that they're doing a Batman Nightfall storyline with the story of Bane and how he broke his back.
Yeah, the main line that every time Bane movie has, Batman, I'm going to break your back. Now they're doing a Nightfall series. That's basically a play on that, which is sick, to be honest with you. I thought that was pretty cool. So that's pretty dope. Yeah.
And not only that, though, there are now plans also, lastly, of an Injustice Part 3.
Yeah.
Coming out.
Yeah.
So, hey, it's starting to get more interesting with DC than ever. I mean, Marvel is hitting, though, too, with some of their stuff, but DC... DC has just got a lot more projects on the way.
Oh, yeah. They got a ton of cool projects.
We're gonna follow it.
But
my goodness.
But yeah. What part are you on right now?
I basically got to the part where I got past the part where I learned how to fight with like the other fighting abilities with like R1 and stuff. Now I'm going up to Raza because he wants me to climb.
So he's gonna train you, but then you're gonna fight him because I just finished that part, and it was a fun.
What was interesting that I was gonna say was, as you said before, with how they played in the Lego game, because I know we had this conversation not too long ago, I want to say, where it was like you're kind of indifferent on how they're gonna do the beginning origin of Bruce with his parents getting killed and everything.
Yeah. And
how do you think they handled it? How do you think they handled it in this case?
I think
you got a chance to finally.
Yep.
They reacted to it. I know you're very indifferent about it after seeing it in person and actually getting a feel for it. What do you think? What do you think?
I think they did a good job. They didn't have to go too much with it. They made them disappear. The pearls were falling, and that was it.
Simple, like you wanted it. You wanted it simple to the point. You got
simple.
your wish.
Don't make it too graphic. Don't make it don't make it too jokey. Simple.
And honestly, they went pretty muted. They didn't do any crazy jokes. They went simple to the point. So yeah, I think they handled it good. I
gotta admit that was a thumbs up. But how have you been liking the gameplay so far?
Dude, I didn't think it was gonna be this detailed when it came to Origin. Dude, we're going back to when he's fighting with the League of Shadows.
Yep.
What?
And in a way,
what?
Back to the Dark Knight.
Back to the Dark Knight, bro.
To the Batman Begins. Sorry, not Dark Knight. Batman Begins.
No, Dark Knight. Oh yeah, Batman Begins. Yeah, I know you. Yeah, like, bro, we're talking about League of Shadows. You know, like, we're talking about like, you know, like, dude, like we're doing some lore level shit. Like,
really loved that.
Like what? Like I was so surprised when they were talking about the League of Shadows. I was like, what? That's why, like, even though we were talking about DC stuff, in my head I'm like, dude, we're doing League of Shadows. What the hell? Like, I knew it was gonna be an origin story, just like our next game. Which by the way, you guys, if you guys want to see us do a 007 at launch as well, we're also gonna probably do that too. So, which again, another 007 James Bond origin style story. So we'll probably do that too. Like, what is basically is, I didn't think we were going to do League of Shadows. I thought they were going to skip all past this, but I think this is cool.
Yeah, I think, I'm not going to lie though, I like how they're doing their own version of how Batman is being made, but in a funny way. Like, there's some jokes in here, but they're good jokes. They're not like bad jokes or like over the top.
Like,
they're
over
good
the top
jokes.
kitty jokes. Like, they're
kitty jokes, funny
jokes,
and everything.
Yeah, no. They're good. Oh my god, I forgot
Funny
this game has
perfect.
stealth. I forgot this game has stealth.
Yeah,
oh my god.
Yep.
That's gonna be an adjustment. Interesting. Okay.
And I will admit, it's fun. The stealth is very fun.
Yeah, it looks like it. Definitely gonna give it a try. But yeah, I'm absolutely enjoying myself.
And I gotta admit, the graphics to this game have been very excellent.
It's a beauty.
Very excellent.
It's a beauty of a game.
And that's what I'm
For a
saying.
Lego game,
I probably might
best
play this
looking Lego game
tomorrow.
ever.
I'm playing this most of the day, probably tomorrow.
Hell yeah, the fuck? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, this has been very insane.
Oh yeah.
The vents leading us to the old well. We have to get down there.
I do like you get more of the coins if you do.
Yes,
If you do
I'm
stealth.
and I'm
I do
curious
like
how you know what the coins are gonna lead to. Are they gonna lead to more suits? How are we gonna be able to unlock the suits if we want to? You know?
Yeah, that's what I want to know as well. So I agree there.
So yeah, I'm curious about that though. I'm curious how the rest of the story is gonna pan out as well.
Me too. Yeah, me too.
But yeah.
Sure you're ready for this, Alfred?
All right, let's go.
Don't you worry about me.
Oh my God, Brian, this is scary. In fact, yeah, I know. You're gonna see it probably on video, or you're gonna see it in the bit. But yo, this looks scary as shit. I'm calling down the mountain. Oh my God, they referenced the line from the Batman Begins. Why do we fall? Why do we fall, Bruce? so we can learn to pick ourselves up.
Oh.
They said the line.
Oh, okay, this game's absolute peak. Hold
They
on,
said
wait a
the
second.
line. They said
Wait
the
a
line.
second. Wait a second.
Oh shit! They knocked him the fuck out. Yo, this looks insane.
Bats, Alfred!
Oh, charming.
Funny. But yeah, bro, they referenced the line.
Come on, let's explore.
That's insane, bro.
So first we already got the references of the Batman Begins with the introduction to the League of Shadows. Then they referenced the Thomas Wayne line.
Convenient entrance somewhere.
And now we're exploring the
Have to
Batcave.
explore this place.
Now I'm curious now if we're gonna set the full Batcave or are we just gonna, you know, build towards, you know, the Batcave's development, you know?
Sir.
That is a good question.
That is what I want to know. So far we're only using Shiranai so far.
Alright.
We're not using the Batarangs yet.
Yeah.
I'm guessing as we're building towards that. Alright. We have to touch the detail in this game has been really insane.
Yeah, it really is.
I'll find a way to get you across too.
Oh yeah. Oh, we gotta
break those stalagmites somehow.
Oh, we'll push.
All right, come on up, Alfred.
Oh, I finally got a chance how to do a character change. So it is down on the left D-pad.
Okay.
Is this your idea of
Got
But you're not gonna be able to change characters until
Until I finish the origin stuff.
Yep. Until you finish
Okay, gotcha.
the
Okay.
missions.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh shit. Yep, and it's just a simple, you know, little tap.
Blocking our path.
Grab some light when we carry some to move along.
Good idea. Let's get building.
Well, yeah, even when you build though too, you get a lot of coins too.
Oh yeah, I've noticed that. That's good to know.
There. That ought to scare off the little blighters. Are you all right, sir?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
Well, the bats.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'm not that scared little kid anymore.
Of course, sir.
This is perfect.
The Batmobile?
They run right under
Wait
the
a
banner.
minute.
You're right, sir. And it looks like we're under the southeast corner.
Wait, what is that?
Your father's old car.
Oh,
I took the liberty
his dad's
of
old
making
car.
some adjustments.
Are you saying we're gonna make the dad's old car into the Batmobile?
Perfect.
Perfect for what exactly?
My base of operations. And the symbol I need to become.
A caveman.
Oh, Alfred. Let's get to work. First off, we're gonna need a lot of black paint.
Oh, I've got a job lot of tangerine.
Oh my God, Brian was shooting up. Holy shit. Oh my God, Brian, we're right in the car.
Bet.
Oh. Not the bird, not the bat shitting all over the place. That was a good one. After all the hard work. Oh my god. Oh, this is so cool. So, yo, we're finally going out in the Batmobile and everything. And not even that though. We're going out in the I believe in the Robert Pattinson mobile.
Oh shit.
From the looks of it, yeah.
This is Detectives Gordon and Flass, responding to an 1154 at the docks.
Hey, wait up.
Hold it right there.
Whoa, Jimbo. Let's take it down a notch. Coach sends his regards. Continue.
Whoa, now hold on.
Don't suppose you want to taste. You won't take your taste off. Makes us guys nervous. You might decide to go low.
We have a duty to the citizens of Gotham.
Duty. Boys, remind Jimbo who really runs this town. I'm gonna take a walk.
Flass. now back off.
Are they referencing the Batman Begins intro? Oh my god, Brian, they're doing the docks.
Are you serious?
Yes. Holy shit. Oh my god, they're doing
They weren't kidding.
But
They
they're
weren't kidding
doing
about all
a
the
mix.
movie references.
Yep, they're
They
doing a
weren't
mix.
kidding.
They're doing a mix
Oh
of
my
it
God.
though. But they're adding their own little twist to it. But oh my god, it looks so cool.
Friend.
What?
Oh, here we go.
What's going on here?
No time to explain. Watch your back.
Can do. I'm glad you're on my side, whoever you are.
Gotta focus.
Oh, this is so cool. Oh shit.
The freaking spikes.
Oh.
I'm Batman.
Did you have a particular problem with us guys, Mr. Batman? By rights, I should be calling this in.
This is a start. You're a good cop, swimming against the tide. What would it take to get Falcone?
There's a new DA, Harvey Dent.
We're introducing Harvey Dent?
You'll need hard evidence.
Holy
Hope
shit.
you learned your lesson, Jim. I gotta.
Let's get him.
There he is, up ahead.
I'm out of here.
Flash, we just want to talk.
Better find a way across.
And bro, you know what I noticed? The pace in this game is really realistic.
I don't
Is
think
it?
so.
Yep. It's so fast. The running, you feel like you're running like Spider-Man in a way. Like the Spider-Man video game. That's how fast I feel like you're running. Ooh.
Stand back. I got just the thing to deal with it. That ought to hold it.
Guess you've got gadgets too. These dogs are crawling with bad guys. Better find a safe way past.
Oh, this looks so cool. I want to see how Jim Gordon plays.
You trying out Jim right now?
Yep, trying out Jimbo.
Bet.
This is not bad. He like basically shoots bubbles instead of like
instead of bullets.
Yep.
Oh, that's clever. Okay.
Yeah. It would be interesting if they shot it like in the cartoon bullets, you know, how they usually do it. But I guess they didn't want to make it too, adulty, you know. But yeah, he seems very fun to play as right now.
Very cool.
Yeah. Oh shoot. Where you at, Blast?
Quickly,
Son
Gordon.
bitch.
Give me a hand.
Oh shit. Yo, Gordon just sliding as we're trying to unlock the thing.
Human, Jimmy. Call off your scary new pals.
Wes, you got some explaining to do.
Freeze it. Freeze it, Jimbo. And the thing is, though, Brian, is that your running bar doesn't stop.
What was that?
That your running bar doesn't stop.
The running bar doesn't stop?
Like your stamina doesn't deplete, when you're running.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay.
Because sometimes how sometimes they usually like deplete.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
here we go.
basically.
This is one I see.
Oh, a sniper?
Oh my god. Dude, there's so many fucking skills. What the fuck?
Yeah, matter of fact, I gotta check those skills in a few.
Dude, they're so like diverse. There's so many skills.
Oh yeah, I gotta check them out. Oh. Oh, you dodged that? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, he did an arm takedown. Okay. Okay, bad. Ooh, interesting. Ooh, bomb grenade. Oh, bro, this gameplay is so cool. Oh my god, bro, I think this probably might be the best Batman video game I've probably ever played since the first one.
Dude, for real, like this is incredible.
The last one I was very impressed with, I gotta say, was Batman Part 2. Even though the third one was pretty solid, but something about Part 2 with the first introduction to the open world of the DCU was just fire.
Yeah, it was pretty insane.
Hey, come on, why are you running?
You get me now, batty mask, tasty guy.
It's Batman, actually.
Oh wait.
It seems I must build. Build I shall.
Damn. Okay.
You're making a real mess out there. So long as I stay here forever.
Oh, a red modifier unlocked. Oh wait a minute. What is that, man? Modifier unlocked. Oh, yo, by the way, you can change your outfits even in mid game. So now you can do that. So again, we can unlock however much there is, but yeah, okay. So all the unlockable ones are unlocked right now. So what's that we got? Which is the Arkham trilogy, the Batman Beyond, the Dark Knight Returns, and the Party Music one. Okay. Yeah, and then where is the upgrades? Okay, let me get the upgrades because I haven't seen it yet. Okay, all heart picked up, drop with big hearts. Hearts will drop down with boots are defeated when you perform a focus takedown. Okay, big hearts will heal you up to full health. Okay, self takedowns generate focus. Okay, okay, increase the maximum stud combination multiplayer. Okay. Detect enemies from a much further distance. Okay, and then the last one, collect studs from farther away. Okay, meaning coins. Okay. Oof, this one's tough. Oh, I think I'm gonna take the critical one. Alright, bet.
Can't get me in here, losers.
Oh, okay, there it is. Oh shit, alright, let me just go to Gordon now. Oh shit.
What you gonna do with those? Huh?
What do you mean? Okay, we need one more. And I like how they tell you that how much you need in order to unlock something. You know?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, damn, that explosion was fire.
You don't care how much damage you do. Let's see. What's that for?
Oh, this is for you, buddy boy. Don't you worry. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Actually, wait. Oh, this is gonna be insane. Oh my god. Oh, it put into a Batman thing.
That felt a little drastic, don't you think?
A bit, but nah, you'll be fine. You'll be just fine.
Well, now what do we do, huh?
I've got an idea. You're probably not gonna like it.
Not hypnotizing him the donut.
Yeesh, what a mess.
Yo, they referenced the interrogation from Batman Begins to Flash. Yo,
That's insane.
oh my god,
A picnic? I don't know. Now get me down from here.
they really referenced it.
Orders. Falcone himself.
Oh
Who's your
my god.
contact? Tell me. Ah, I don't know his name. But he drives a real nice purple sports car. That's all I know. I swear. I swear.
A purple sports car.
Let's get you cleaned up.
Oh my god, he dropped them. With the donuts and everything.
Oh, maybe just a taste. So salty.
Wow. What a thing. Alright guys, thank you guys again. Tune in for another episode for the next Lego Batman.